Hello there, I am exploring again. I started this journey on trying to get some of this chicken fat off. I'll be glad when the doctor allowed me to go walking so I can get these handlebars straight. But all in all, I think this carbless diet that I have been on, I call it a purge because I love carbs, I love crunch, I love to eat things like that, but because my teeth are limited, I think God allowed this so I can not keep eating all these wrong things for this place where I'm at right now, not being able to crunch. And so I first want to say I am so grateful that I heard Abba, and for those who joined me on the carbless, which means we don't eat potatoes, rice, none of those things like that, not even sweet potatoes, even though it's controversial that a sweet potato is supposed to be in between a vegetable and, and a carb. But I'm just saying, no pastas, no rice of any kind, not even rice wraps, none of those types of things, not any type of veggie wraps. Because many of those may have some carbs in them. So I just opted to do none of that, and I bless God that it has been a struggle, but it made me think. It made me look at really how I've been eating. It made me feel so much better, so much stronger. And I wanted to share with you today because what I have been very, very creative in trying to make some little meals that maybe I could share with others. Some of you've gotten some of my plates that I've sent out that I just created these things because I don't have rice or potatoes and things that we're accustomed to eating, with our meals. So, but I am so grateful that God allowed me. I started out, I think, at 209 or something like that, and now I am at 198. um, I believe that God allowed me to go through this, not so much for the weight, but I believe that for my health. Many of us are getting sick because we're eating all these uh, foods that are, preservatives and things like that. And it is difficult because I'm telling you, Reese's, Miss Debbie, donuts, and so many other things was knocking on my door and shaking my bed through the night. And I was like, God help me. Because I really love to eat Miss Debbie. I'm not against you, Miss Debbie, but they know that you can't come in here. And none of y'all Reese's, none of y'all not welcome here. I'm doing my very best, to try to not hear the voice of cookies calling me either when I go in the store. Because as soon as I enter the store, normally I head to the cookie aisle. I don't know about you, but this is some kind of addiction that I have had for years. Ask my mom, does she eat cookies all the time with me or what? Because my mind is always on cookies. Let's get started. Let me show you really quick what I did. I took some cutlets from turkey breast cutlets. Look at that. And so I'm going to share with you what I seasoned them with. But I'm getting hungry, so I'm going to hurry up and put them in my oil. Now, here's the oil that I use. I use the light taste olive oil. Okay, I use that. And I think I may not have put no more, maybe a tablespoon or two in there because I don't like to taste all that oil. But you see that? It's very little in there. And so I kind of swirl it around and stuff like that. This I used to do with my chicken, when I saute it. But anyway, I'm just throwing that in there. And so I'm going to go ahead and kind of like stir fry it a little bit. But it's got all of this in here. I'm going to share with you in a minute what all it got in it. And I was really blessed by that. And so I put the chopped garlic in there. Okay, I put about 2 tablespoons of that in there, and then I put some slap your mama on it. Okay, just a very little bit, not even a tablespoon, because the other part that I'm going to put in here, I don't want it to be salty. And then I put cayenne pepper. I put paprika. That's what that red you see on it, because I want to give it a little smoke taste to it. And then I put, of course, garlic powder. That's a lemon and pepper? Yeah, lemon and pepper. Very little lemon and pepper because, again, you don't want it to be salty, from what the other ingredients that's going to go in there. And then, of course, basil leaves. And then I put onion powder. Now, you put it according to what you feel like you want to taste. I love to be able to have the kick in there. Just kind of stir up a little bit now. I love to have the little kick in there so I can have the taste that I want to taste in it. So you put as much black and mama in there and none pepper you want. So you can have some kind of seasoning in there. But I bless God that He give me the strength to get to this point, because I'm telling you, we're in a time right now we gotta eat more healthy. Okay, without making this any longer, I want to share the other parts that's gonna go in here. Once this finished frying up a little bit, and I said a little bit more sauteed than anything, which means that I don't want it to be real brown. I just want it to be cooked. Okay, so I'm constantly turning it so it can just only be cooked. Let me put this away. And and then once it's all done, this is what I'm going to put in there. I'm going to put some cherry tomatoes. You see those? I'm putting all these because it gives it some kind of kick. I don't know what it is, but it does. I'm putting these in there. And then this is what I'm going to put in there also. So I'm going to saute it out. This is one of my favorites. I think I showed y'all this before. This particular one. This creamy basil Alfredo. Okay. So I'll let y'all know how it tastes later. What else I missed? I think that's it. This is my dinner for today, along with I found some mustard greens in my freezer. I'm like, thank God I don't have to cook nothing else for my veggies that's coming along with this. And then I decided to eat these. These are really good. The Tri-Blend Simple Truth Organic blend, and it has a mix of kidney, pinto, and black beans. They are good. So I just add a little bit of garlic, like he showed you here as well. Pretty much that's it. You just stir it up and let it cook. Sometimes I may rinse it because I don't want all that salt that comes in these cans. So I may rinse it and give my own little kick to make sure that I don't have all the extra stuff in there. But that's all I got for you. I pray that I gave you everything here. I pray that you begin to work on yours. And I'm excited. Celebrate with me. I've lost, I think, about 7 pounds or better. And I know that God is doing it. But again, I'm not after the weight. I'm after my health. And I pray you do too. God bless you. Gotta go. Hungry. Please share it. I guess it stopped. I don't know.